Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Takeover coming back with a Bitcoin video for you. Cryptocurrencies are on the move and we are here to cover it on the channel. So thank you for coming back. And if you are a first time viewer, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We have a few articles we're going to be going over today. Bitcoin, we have from CNN Business, Bitcoin soars again after BlackRock says it could replace gold. So we're starting to see some of our major news networks start to become a little bit more bullish on Bitcoin. So we know where this could be headed, where Visa sees crypto going to Bitcoin near all-time highs. So we can see that CNBC has been posting quite a bit now, and now we have CNN on the bandwagon too as well, the Bitcoin bandwagon. So we're going to take a look at a few of these articles, and then also we have Ethereum wallet addresses with at least one ETH hit record high. So we're starting to see Ethereum kind of take a move too as well. We're going to kind of go over the charts here in a little bit, and let's go ahead and get started, folks. All right, so if you are brand new to the channel, when we go over our charts, we use the market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace alongside with the TI sequential by ToneBase and the market guide buy and sell signal. So y'all can check out some of those paid for indicators that we use on TradingView if you're interested. We're going to go through a few of these articles here. CNN Business is saying an endorsement from BlackRock, which manages $8 trillion in assets, is a latest sign of validation of Bitcoin from the mainstream financial world. So basically, BlackRock is now telling us that that Bitcoin could be replacing gold, and things are being moved digitally now as well. Still, gold moved higher on Friday too. Gold and Bitcoin have benefited from weaker dollar. Investors increasingly view Bitcoin as a valuable alternative to paper government-backed currencies. So we're also going to take a look at gold today on our charts and see what we can kind of tell, based on some of the news that might be going out today from BlackRock. And then we have CNBC talking about where Visa sees crypto going with Bitcoin near all-time high. So as you know, Bitcoin is approaching its 20K mark here relatively soon. We have some of the Visa head executives here talking about crypto. The idea of combining data and money is also a way to define digital currency. Crypto is a developing part of a payment in the world, Kelly says. And then we also have, so this was back in 2018, which kind of means I feel like they were a little bit late to the bandwagon. If we actually think that crypto starts moving from being more of a commodity to actually really being a payment instrument, then they're basically talking about how they could be on board with crypto payments using the Visa cards and stuff like that, or credit card information too as well. And it says Visa is a competitor to MasterCard, has already signed cryptocurrency deals in recent years. Visa has a partnership with Coinbase. So we're starting to see now these partnerships take place with such crypto places such as Coinbase as well. Ultimately, we could see a digital currency running on the Visa network on a more regular basis, Kelly said, though he added it would be a number of years out. We are certainly open to any vehicle that helps facilitate the movement and money around the world. We want to be in the middle of it, he added. So we're starting to see possibly some integration with some of our MasterCard and Visa cards too as well, to maybe actually just have crypto payments on top of them. So that would be really, really nice to be able to, pay with crypto instead of having to use your credit card only for USD or something like that. So, this is bullish news for Bitcoin here. Visa definitely sees the value in Bitcoin and where it could be going here in the next couple of years as well. And then Ethereum wallet addresses with at least one Ethereum hit record high. So we're starting to see Ethereum start to take off and maybe drive this market even higher, to be honest. So we know that Ethereum kind of tends to lead Bitcoin, although Bitcoin kind of took off on its own this time. And now we're starting to see Ethereum kind of ramp up as well too. We're going to take a look at some of the charts here for Ethereum moving on forward. But I do believe once Ethereum 2.0 is released, you're going to start to see people stake Ethereum, which obviously also takes some of the liquidity off of the market to rise the prices in Ethereum as well. So let's take a look at our charts here, folks. We're looking at Bitcoin right now. We're taking a look at the 10-hour time frame. Still looking really, really bullish here. We've been keeping a close eye on our 10-hour 21 EMA, which is sitting right at about 18 1,276. So we could get a retracement back down from here, but we did have this nice little run up after our bounce off of our 21 EMA. If we start to maybe zoom out just a tad bit, we can see this last run up has been holding our EMA here on the 45-minute pretty well. And what I want to kind of keep a close eye on, was that the 10-hour time frame? No, that wasn't the 10-hour time frame. That was a different, that must have been like the 10-minute time frame or something. We were looking at a different chart. Okay, so but what we're kind of seeing here is that the 10-hour time frame is currently sitting at about 17,356. This was the one that has given us clean bounces here off of the 21 EMA ever since we started our projected moves to the upside here. And so we could see these retracements back down to our 21 EMA here on the 10-hour if we start to zoom in just a tad bit. What we're looking for, even here on the 45-minute time frame. So it looks like we had a nice little symmetrical triangle that was forming here for us too, with our 100 EMA and our nice trend line here to break above it, and now acting as support for us as well. But what we could see is, based on our 45-minute time frame, a retracement all the way back down to 18,400, and then maybe find a bounce from there. We could probably zoom in and maybe find a few more candles here, or maybe some more trend lines too as well. But the 45-minute definitely looks like a good time frame to keep a close eye on. If we are to break below our 21 EMA, we're going to be looking for a retest at the 100 EMA, like we had right back down here. Retested the 100 EMA and then bounced up from there. So things are looking relatively good for Bitcoin right now. Let's take a look at the dollar index value and just see where the dollar is kind of, or no, let's go into the dominance. We usually go to dominance first and then go from there. So let's take off our drawings for right now. And we're going to zoom out here on the entire time frames, and dominance is still looking like it's ready to continue bullish, having a 2-day green dot here on our Bitcoin dominance. 1-day chart is still looking really pretty good for the most part, but I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the 2-day chart and really looking for a retest at about 68% or so to the upside. We're starting to see these nice patterns form for us for the most part, and then we're probably going to look for a retest up here at about the 68% level or so. Money flow is still looking really good. We are having a green dot here on the 3-day, and I would imagine we'll get a green dot here on the 2-day, and then a green dot here on the 3-day is probably more than likely to happen too as well. So definitely looks like we have some moves for Bitcoin still in the dominance chart, and it gives us time to start to accumulate our alts a little bit more too as well. Looking at our DXY chart here, we'll jump on into this here in a little bit. I did kind of want to give a little bit of a plug here. So folks, we do have our Telegram announcements page if you want to join us in there, stay up to date with when we post videos, when we're running specials on all of our products, and you can join us in the Telegram group. It is available to the public. And then also we have our Patreon membership page, folks. So if y'all are interested in learning about what altcoins we're getting into, how we're dollar cost averaging into the market right now, and how we're trading this market, feel free to join us in our Patreon page. You get 10% off if you join for the year, so I highly appreciate that. But given that we've had as many Patreon members as we've had, Patreon has allowed us to use their annual membership option for us as well. So I highly appreciate that. If y'all sign up, make sure that you give me your Discord username so that way you can join us in our private Discord server. The Discord server is available to the public, but obviously we have private categories on there for our Patreon members only. So once you join, make sure that you give me your Discord name so that way I can give you a Patreon member role inside of our Discord server. So let's jump back over here into the charts here, folks. Looking at the DXY chart, we're looking at the, let's go on into the daily, see what's happening here. The daily does look like it might be having a little bit of a bounce. You know, we are getting our VWAP to the upside. No sign of a green dot just yet. Let's take a look at our 10-hour and see what's kind of happening here. 10-hour definitely looking like it may want to come back up. I would probably look for some resistance here at around the 100 EMA or so. Probably could be getting a move all the way back up to that 93 cent area or so for the DXY. Possible, you know, move here, but it does look like we are still kind of dipping off here, folks. I mean, this the DXY still looks relatively bearish for the most part. The daily, you know, we could be finding a little bit of support But honestly, I think even as we start to zoom out on these higher time frames, it shows a clear directional downwards turn, and money flow also coming out as well. So turning red, money flow turning red is not a good sign, folks. You know, we could see a little bit of a bounce, which would give Bitcoin a little bit of consolidation as of right now, and then we're going to be looking for probably lower numbers on our DXY. So let's go on into gold and silver and take a look at gold, because there has been some news on gold too as well. Gold's still looking pretty steady for the most part. No huge signs of gold. It looks like gold's just in somewhat of a consolidation pattern for the most part, even maybe putting in a descending triangle here too as well. Definitely investors are looking more towards Bitcoin, I would say the least. Our 2-day looks okay. We may be wanting to find support here on our purple trend line, but other than that, it does look like it's ready to kind of dip below this trend line too as well. Let's go on into our 3-day chart. Money flow still kind of in a downtrend here, but we did have a nice substantial rally, you know, back a couple months ago, and now we're probably just in a consolidation area right now for us to continue back up a little bit higher. Let's take a look at our 10-hour, 12-hour, see what's happening here. 12-hour finding a little bit of a bounce pattern here, but as you can see, we have some trend lines that are forming here on our 12-hour time frame. So we have our green trend line down there, and then we have our purple trend line down here, kind of looking like a descending triangle. But you know, I would probably say that we'll probably bounce back and forth between here, and then from there we'll probably find one direction or the other as we start to get out to the end of this triangle. Then we can decide on what direction that the market might move. It could be a nice bear trap and then a bullish move from there, if anything. But I do believe as the dollar continues to sell off, we're probably going to see money move into gold and silver and Bitcoin as well too. We're going to take a look at Ethereum to finish off the video for today. Looking at Ethereum, where's Ethereum headed to, man? Ethereum's looking really, really bullish as of right now, folks. You know, continuous move to the upside here. The daily chart, we finally, or this is our 12-hour, so it looks like we're finally trying to make our way back up above our purple trend lines here and pivot above those as well too. Probably looking for a move all the way up to 500 and past $500, maybe $570. We have already hit $500 with Ethereum. That was a price target for us for a while back too as well. I'm not too sure if I had it drawn out, but we had been talking about $500 Ethereum a couple of videos ago too as well. So y'all can go back and reference those if y'all want to check the history. But looking here at our daily chart, looks like we are seeing a green dot here to the upside too as well. Purple trend line is holding us a little bit of resistance, but we are starting to just kind of make our way up on this purple trend line here. So as we start to keep rising with Ethereum, Ethereum definitely looks like it's got some further moves to the upside here. This green dot here with Ethereum too is probably going to give us you know, some higher numbers. Let's see if we can zoom out here, just see where we might be looking at. So we hit about 516 on Ethereum with the wick there, and now we're probably looking for about, yeah, that 540 or 570 possibly, and maybe all the way to $600 Ethereum relatively soon. Money flow is looking really good on Ethereum as of right now too as well. The 3-day chart, you know, money flow is really thick here too as well, and we're still in a steady upcline with money flow here on our 4-day chart. So, you know, I'm trying to think, probably keeping a close eye on our daily, or I'm trying to see where we've been riding the 21 EMA at too as well. Let's take a look here. Probably about the weekly chart. I'm going to assume probably the weekly chart has been nice support for us on the 21 EMA, you know, as we started to continue this uprise here too as well. Our 6-day and 5-day chart has also been really nice support for us as well. So if we see some retracement, we're going to look for support on the 21 EMA here on our 5-day chart, probably at about $370. But I don't feel that Ethereum is going to give us that drop. But that's if a bearish case scenario is to work out, that's what we would be looking for as support. So folks, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it was valuable content. Don't forget to like, comment, and share if you thought the content was valuable. We also have our private Patreon membership page. If y'all want to join us on there, make sure that you sign up. Prices probably will be going up, maybe close to the next year as well. And then we are also doing a $100 giveaway in one of our favorite altcoins whenever you sign up for our newsletter. We are going to be reaching 3,000 subs relatively soon. Once we hit 3,000 subs, we'll do the drawing live on the channel, and I'll shoot you an email or I'll shoot you a message on Discord and let you know that you have won. But make sure you sign up for our newsletter, stay subscribed to us. Don't forget to like, comment, and let me know what your altcoins that you're looking into right now are, and how you feel about the markets as of right now, folks. Well, with that being said, I think we're going to end it here for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed the content, share the video. I'll see y'all in the next one. CTO signing out. Peace. Also, shout out to our Patreon members: In Kim, Andrea, Jasmine, Crypto Rex, Leo, Raphael, Vivian, Sparky, Johnny 20, William, Angelo, Quentin, Ben, Eric, Peter, Ben Wesley, Sean, Samuel Kane, Tall Troy, Tim Luna, Exin, Shane Stein, Greg, Haru Yor, Pike 379, Paul A. Killer. I appreciate it, everyone. Y'all have a wonderful evening.